KM Productions.
Welcome to the House of Donald. This is Third Dynasty. This is my friend King, and this is my friend Rapheal. I actually went to school with Rapheal. We went to Northwest High School before I started going to Lakota West High School. Anyway, Rapheal is an entrepreneur businessman now, and me and King here, we're just friends. You know, we're friends.
We're just cool like that. That's all you need to know.
So, in this take, Rapheal is about to actually talk about his business and entrepreneurship and whatnot, and King is interviewing him.
That's what I do.
So,
alright, let's start this off. So, your name is Rapheal, right?
Rapheal, yeah.
Rapheal, apologize. And what is it that you do?
I own a multi-member LLC. My wife, she's my partner. What we do is we help startups through a curriculum and a series of seminars. For anybody that needs their business name registered, they need their vendor's license, or they need their tax identification number, all those kind of things.
Alright, what is this name of this business that you do?
It's called Forever Endeavor Consultation Services.
It's nice. Have you ever run into any obstacles during your process?
I did. It's been a kind of a rocky road. I actually started it out as a spiritual advising company, and I went to the bank like probably many other people. I tried to open up a business bank account. They said, come back, you gotta have $1,000. So I leave and I come back, and the next thing they say is, I changed the company from a sole proprietorship to a multi-member LLC at the time because I just got married. They said, now you need this operational agreement so that my wife and I know how much portion of the company each of us own. So I understood, but I had to go right back to the drawing board. And again, it was a spiritual advising company at this point. So ultimately, I went downtown to the IRS building, and I asked them, I got my tax identification number under the sole proprietorship. What do I need to do to bring my wife in and change it to a multi-member LLC? And as I was leaving the building, that's when I decided all those steps I just took to get started, there is thousands, millions of people that need that same kind of guidance, and they need those questions answered. So I said, you know what, revamp the entire business plan, brought my wife on, and that's our mission today, is to help startups get through that process.
Alright, it seems that you overcame your obstacles eventually. It's nice. And I heard you also have a wife. You have a child, a boy, girl?
Boy.
And how's it been being a father and entrepreneur?
First off, my child's name is Azariah. Also, I have a daughter.
What's the meaning of that?
Azariah?
That's pretty.
So, with Raphael's an archangel. And
right, of course.
If you look in the Apocrypha under the book of Tobit, Azariah is actually the name the angel took when he got to Earth. Because he came to Earth as a human. So, to kind of go incognito, he used the name Azariah. So, it means God heals.
Right.
That way, if something ever happened to me, he knows his father's angel.
Enoch.
You ever read the book of Enoch?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, angels is definitely humans. There was But anyway, that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story we can talk about. But how does it feel about being a father and entrepreneur?
I'm loving it, man. It's pure joy. When I first, got the news, I started asking different fathers how their process was, and, how they took it. And I got all these different doom and gloom stories. And it was crazy. I heard all those different negative things from some of the guys, and I just ignored it.
What's some of the negative things you heard?
Just stuff like, if the wife was away, how it was to take care of them by themselves. And, just...
Baby mama drama and whatnot.
Not even necessarily that. Just, sometimes there's different things that the wife will do. It's just all hands on deck. It comes natural. That I feel like maybe a lot of the other guys, they didn't feel it was instant. But I wasn't worried about it because at the end of the day, it wasn't as hard as they were making it out to be. So I think what they were trying to do is they didn't want to make it sound too easy, so that I
it's easy.
Step up to the plate. Yeah,
I feel like for me personally, I got 3 kids: Adeline, Adonis, and Adrian. I mean, my first rule about parenting is getting over yourself. You know, like you gotta accept that it's not about you no more. You know, and I mean, long as you like put your kids first, it's easy. You know.
That brings me to my next point, man. I know you saw it already. One day I was chilling, and I'm just eating this hummus, man. I got my hummus and my pretzels, and then I'm on. It was good hummus, wasn't it? It was, man. I love the sour hummus with the crushed red pepper in there. So I'm eating it, and I'm sitting with my son, and I'm on doctor duty, so I need to go ahead and change the diaper, man. I go start to change the diaper, and I'm like, this crap looks exactly like the hummus. So I had to put it aside, man. It was a wrap after that. I couldn't finish. My wife actually called me. I made a post about it, and she was like, "Did you eat this?" I'm like, "No, man. I just, it just ruined my appetite at that point, But those are the kind of things, I'm not afraid of it. Like if something like that goes down, that makes me proud as a dad. You know what I mean? Just that I'm blessed to be in that position because I didn't always know I could have it. With my ex, I didn't think it was possible because we were trying for a while, it didn't happen. Then with my wife Marcine, we were trying for a minute too, and wasn't nothing happening. Then as soon as we stopped, that's when we got it.
They always say it happens when you don't try. But not even just that. My Aunt Lori actually told me people's bodies don't mix as well. Because I've been in 2 long-term relationships before I met my girlfriend that I've been with for 4 years now. But in both those relationships, I was with both those women for 2 years, and we was trying, and it didn't happen, And I thought is they infertile or do I have a low sperm count? What's going on? But then as soon as they break up with me, they get pregnant within a month or whatnot. I'm like, what? You don't even know that happened. But then now I got my kids I have now, and it's all about body chemicals and whatnot. It's just it's almost like meeting your soulmate in a way. Or whatever, some girl off the road. I don't know. But I know for me personally, it was just when it happened, it was it happened with the right person. Alright.
And also, just like in the book of Genesis, since you were talking about the Apocrypha, in the book of Genesis, where Yah talks to Sarah, said, give it time, it's not your time yet. Probably just wasn't your time at that moment. But just one more question, since we're a little short on time now. With the state of the country's economy, how do you manage your business through all this?
Okay, I definitely, after this, I want to shout out the fathers because of Father's Day and everything coming up. But as far as the state of the country and everything, I feel like minorities are already getting attacked. And I feel like the best way to hit them is with the pockets. You build that up, as far as us looking to credentials, depending on whether or not we're going to do business with somebody else, we need to look at it back in the day, even in slave days, when it came to education, there were people who weren't licensed or doing what the government expected them to do when it came to education. If you wanted to teach people that didn't know how to read or write, it could have been a shack somewhere, you could set it up. It didn't matter. You didn't have to get anything from somebody up high. You just went out and did it because it was in your heart to do so. And right now, with the turmoil that the state is in, or the country is in, we don't have time to decide, okay, I'm going to leave this barbershop because I walked in and ain't nobody talk to me. They having a barbershop conversation. It's a family environment, just chill. If anything, you should walk in like that's family, But I think a lot of times we try to hold these other businesses to a high standard, and we know what it is. We know the education system is flawed and failed. And we still, if they don't have that degree, we don't want to spend that paper. But that's not what's going to bring it. That's not what's going to make America great. It really isn't.
It's not at all. But sadly, that's all the time that we have. Donald, you got anything you want to say to the group?
Well, actually, you wanted to give shout outs, right? So
yeah. Let me shout out real quick. I got Kendall Yancey, Kenneth Gilbert, Jamal Adine, Donnie, House of Pervasive Team Q, Kenny Showtime, Ken Ellis, Byron Killing, Robert Jones, Bobby Jones, Eric Jones. In case I miss anyone, all my Euclid Lodge brothers. Pastor Mike Scruggs, Bishop Kendrick Tuffy Sutherland of Victorious Empowerment, Dominic Gulliford, soon-to-be fathers Josh and Corey Gulliford, Philip Stewart, Daniel Smart, my CT, Jason Flint Jr. and Sr., Joseph Flint, Dwayne Shelton, Ryan Miles Sr., Nelson Kirk, Brother John Kovar from Euclid, Frank Hill, Kenneth Corte, Todd Oler Jr., my father Cordell Mootry, my grandfather Clarence Green, Uncle Brian Woods, Pastor Gary Barker, Pastor Jason Thompson, James Hunt Jr. and Sr., Jawan Sykes, Kenny Ellis Sr., Tyler Hall, good father figure, family friend, James Murray, Brian Smith, Shawnee Thompson Sr., Shannon Murray, Barry Flincham, that's my brother, Seraphin Chavez, Jamar Lee, Bob A. Walker, James Somber, Keith Woods, Alvin Hicks, James Yancey, Evan Samad, Antonio Caffey, Jacob Festival, Chris Combs, William T. Hill, Eric Purvis, Terry Bowman, Swooty Mack. Swoop got the ugly clothing line, stands for You Gotta Love Yourself. Jake Allen, Mike Wheeler, Mark Mills, Rob Ambrose, Scott Martin, James Scott, Joel Markowski, Jamal Brown, Alan Payne, Matt Bonner, Andy Bow, Jet, David Gums, Chase Malone, Wayne Hicks, and all the other fathers here behind the scenes and in the forefront of the studio.
All I can say with that is, I hope I had as many friends as you. You know,
Same here, man.
Appreciate it.
I really hope I did.
That's it for tonight, everybody.
That's it.
All right.
House down, the third dynasty.
KM Productions.